What's going on, people? TroopzTV back again. Back our blood clot again, blood. You understand? Okay, where do I start, blood? Episode 2. Yeah, blood. Episode 213. I'm back again. We got Flawless, Zaza, Louis in the cut. You know the vibe. Obviously, the pod was supposed to be filmed yesterday, but what's the word, Zar? I was unavailable.
By the way, I don't need to laugh. That's just
because it's not a laughing situation,
yeah.
Bro, because if it did go wrong, then there's a chance that
it's my default awkward reaction.
Yeah, and that's what it is. It's an awkward reaction. But I was supposed to come back to London yesterday. Didn't even get within 5 miles of the airport, blood. Because I couldn't even get off the fucking sofa from the apartment, mate. Or the Airbnb. So, obviously, you lot know man's been in Barca, Spanabis, Danka Blood Clot, England. We got the gang the whole time. It was a great event, you understand? A lot of dank. Met Fields, who makes Skittles. I met Doja, who does the RS11. I met Cali X. I met all like the top weed, man. The only one who weren't there was Burner. You get me? Even down to my guy Matt from NY was there. Blazy, Trey was there. You get me? It was a big link up. Plug, obviously. I pulled up with Stoned. You get me? It's a great. Runts was there as well. We was at the Runts' closing party. We was in a VIP section, and you had to each table in that section. No lie, 25 grand for the table, blood. Jeez, 25 bags, bro. That's the kind of man. I didn't
euros, right?
I didn't pay. Yeah, 25,000 euros. I didn't pay no money, blood. But these man, money does grow on trees, blood. Yeah, money does fucking grow on trees. My mom lied, rude boy. Yeah, but that shit is growing off the fucking plant, blood. Yeah, but we're in the club having a good time as you do. It's Barca, so you can dank in there as well. So man's danking, man's drinking, vibes in, and then my brother just says to me, "Yo, let's cut." But I'm just vibing, innit? I'm just like, yo, vibing, enjoying myself type of thing. And he's like, yo, let's spin. I'm like, why? Like, it's calm. Like, let's just... He's like, nah, let's spin. Like, let's go. I said, all right, cool. So we gone. Must have been about 4 o'clock, yeah? So I checked the time now. I said, cool, 4 o'clock. That's calm. Step out now. Come outside the dance. Man sitting down. I black out now. Here's where I black out now, blood, yeah? Here's where I black now. So I come out the dance, and now this is where the man them told me the story now. So we've come out. They sat me down. We're just chatting casually. Apparently, I'm fine, but I don't remember none of this, bro. Apparently, I'm chatting to them. I'm conversating, and then randomly, I just slump. My head goes down. I start vomiting all over my shit. I'm crying. I'm crying, bro. I was crying, bro. I don't know what the fuck happened to me. I don't know if someone put something in my drink. Because the way my insides was feeling, was not how it has ever felt in 35 years on this planet Earth, blood. I'm a man where I smoke weed and drink NSC, blood. I don't do nothing else, bro. I never, blood. I can swear to anything you want, bro. I do not associate with it. You understand?
You say someone slipped something in your drink then?
Bro, 100%. Because here's the thing now, yeah?
Fucking hell.
Because here's the thing now, yeah? The next day... Doja and them was on the table next to us. A couple of his brethren were in the same predicament as man. And then he got sent home by his brethren. Some girls tried to get in his cab. His brethren pulled the gal out the cab and then sent him home alone. So there was a couple of us that was in that state.
That is mad.
So it's either they were trying to arm man or they're trying to rob man.
The maddest thing about that is that's a closed event as well. Because I've heard of stuff like that before. Because there's Las Ramblas in Barcelona, and they have prozzies all there, and they take you down the street and rob you and all of that. Mm-hmm. So I've heard it happen before, but in a closed event, that is crazy. You can't go anywhere.
Yeah, because it's by invite. That's nuts.
That's the thing, like and when obviously yesterday when I was like slumped and I couldn't get the flight, nobody else knew how I was in it apart from the people that stayed in my Airbnb with me. No one else knew. So my brethren's gone out and then linked up with the rest of the man them, and then the rest of the man them's like, yo, where's Troopz? And they're like, yo, Troopz is chilling. He's not even going home today. He's supposed to go home today. He's going home tomorrow. He's wounded. And then they're all saying, yo, my guy's fucked as well. We had to send him home in a cab from the dance. And I'm like, yo, blood.
Someone trying to set. That's definitely a spike thing. Someone's trying to set people up. 100%. 100%.
Because even my gal, my girl's cousin, she goes to uni in Notts, innit? And then she was out one night. Obviously, she's in uni, so she's like 18, 19. I think she's 19, 20, yeah? So she's out at a uni, one of them uni bars. Yeah, John knows, yeah. She's at a uni bar, and then someone's injected her. Because now it's not just the pills, they've got an injection thing with a needle, blood. They injected her, that she's gone like, and then the youth trying to put her in a car.
Insane behavior.
Yeah, the youth trying to put her in a car. She was like 5 seconds away from getting odd. And then one of her brethren see her with the youth and is like, yo, you don't know that. Why are you going in the car? And she was like, ugh. And she's not like that as well, blood. Do you understand? So, like, people, when you're out, be fucking careful, bro. Yes. Because there's some fucking real wrong-uns out there, blood. Yeah? Some nasty people, bro. Because even down to that injection thing, imagine if he's joke up 5, 6, 7 man or 8, 7 gal, and then one of them has A, and then you get A now. Do you understand? Because you're gonna have to have the test. Because it's a needle. It's more than that, blood. This is they're fucking with man's life. Imagine I died. Imagine it wasn't
fucking mental.
So I was shaking. Man, then you don't understand.
Events, like you
that's what I'm saying.
Unless you got.
That's like you coming to my wedding or a birthday party, and then you get that happens to you, blood.
And it's a closed event with people.
Yeah, closed event. It's
say like 25.
You're pretty much amongst family, you would think.
That's a valid point, Lewis, about the 25K for a table and things like that happening. Everybody have their wits about them.
I'd have to look at the organization in general, and I'd be like, who are you guys letting in? If like there's people that are capable of that, because that's got to be vetted and everything. You got to know everybody who's walking in. You got to know their backgrounds and everything. If that's the sort of people that you're bringing in, that's the sort of price tag. I don't know, man.
I was scared, bro. I was shaking. That's like insane. This is all I'm drinking is water. I haven't eaten for like 48 hours, bro. All I'm drinking is water, bro. Like I feel weak. Like you see the intro, I feel weak, blood. Like even if, like to me to get on the plane today, bro, I was struggling. But I had, you have to jump on the plane now. Bro, I had to buy a new flight. I wasted peas, bro. It's not like, I cancelled it and they changed my flight. Nah, I had to buy a whole new flight, blood.
Yeah. That's
I was shook, blood.
That's crazy, dude.
Bro, I was shook.
That is literally life or death. Everyone make sure when you out, you have your wits about you and be with your peoples as well. Because it's a good job your man was there to look after you.
Bro,
actually, tell a lie, because it might not be an organization thing. Because is it the sort of thing where you have like waiters and everything, and people bringing you drinks?
So like, even watch this now. Yeah, when we gone in there, watch this now because it's blood. It could even be some gal, because I'll be real with it, blood. When we was in there now, we got taken to our section, and then there was like a table. There was like 3 tables. Yeah, our table was the second one. There was one there and then one there. We had girls on our table from the plug. So the girls that work in the coffee shop, they came out with us. So it's like the gal then basically, isn't it? Yeah. So they're the only gal we had on our table. About 10 minutes after we was in there, they started bringing the bottles over. Bare little 18, 19-year-old little baby looking gal, blood. Just touched puberty. Started coming into the VIP section and trying to grab like man them's bottles. I remember I told one, yo, what the fuck, who are you, blood? Like, come the fuck out of here, blood. You understand? And then they jumped onto like Doja's table. And they was like, they was with them man there in the corner. And then them man there said that them man they were saying the next day how deep man don't know these guys come out of nowhere. They were trying to drink all the man names drinks, rare tear, They were proper around the drinks and rare tear. So I don't know, like.
I think it would have been them. Because I think it's them. I think it would be the organization, but I think it's the people that the organization might have hired to like look after you guys. That's who I think it might have been. If I'm trying to pinpoint anybody,
because that's how I'm looking at it. Because I don't remember them coming in, but I just remember them being around that, and I was like, "Who the fuck's this guy?" I remember I tried to go for the Henny. I drink Henny, so I was like, "Yo, what you doing? Who are you? Yo, I don't know you. You ain't from Plug. Like, who are you, blood? I don't seen you in my life, type of thing. You understand? But people." Be
it's insane.
You're good at least. Glad you're good at least.
Yes, 110%. Glad you're good. And like you said, it's like I said just then, it's good that you had your man them around you as well. Make sure you look after your people when you're out. Obviously, be aware because anybody can get caught.
Look out for each other. Yeah.
But make sure you
That's
look
real
out
guys
for
as well, by
with.
the way. Because there's certain man that would have just left you.
Nah, the man then was like, no, Troopz, no way, blood. Man, you understand, man? No, like if one go, we all go, blood.
Yeah,
you get me?
Real people, right that.
But I survived. You understand?
That's crazy.
I'm back safely, back in London. You get me? Back with 3 points as well, Zaza. You understand? The title charge continues, blood. Fulham 0, Arsenal 3. An absolute mauling. Like, from start to finish, there was only one team in it, blood. Leandro Trossard.
I was going to ask you. That was almost convincing victory of the season, right? So far?
I think since we've come back from the World Cup break, I think this is the most. Because before that, we had Bournemouth away, which was very dominant. We had Tottenham at home, which was dominant.
Oh, yeah, Bournemouth.
We dominated at Chelsea away, even though it was just a 1-0. There was a few, but this one, it had everything, bro.
It could have easily been 5.
Easily, blood. You understand that? Granit Xhaka nearly scored goal of the fucking decade, mate.
Yeah.
I stopped watching that half time. It was like, these lot ain't coming back. I can't be bothered.
Yeah,
because I was a bit nervous.
3-0 done at halftime.
I flicked off at 1-0. I was like, forget this. You know what I'm saying? 1-0.
Wait, which one? The disallowed one or the actual one?
The disallowed goal, yo.
The own goal team.
It's long. It's long. You'd already seen enough. It's long for Fulham today.
Because I had the United game on the laptop, and then obviously you lot were on Sky, so I was watching it on the TV as well. And then as soon as I seen that, I was like, this is a long day. Let me flick this off and just concentrate on our game. Forget this. Just
watching us get dominated by Fulham home and away, and you lot made it look so easy. I was like,
that was the thing, blood, because a lot of the big teams have gone down there.
It's a good team. Fulham's a good team.
It's not no easy ground to go to. And what in previous years it has when they were yo-yo settings, but now they've actually got something about them. It's not an easy place to go to, blood. You have to go there and match their levels, blood. You get me? I think Paulina missing what was a big help for us because Partey had the time of his life in the midfield, blood. He's literally there by himself, blood. You understand? Like Leandro Trossard, we have to talk about Trossard.
Bro, that guy is special, man. That's a special player. How was that guy at Brighton?
How did he only cost 27
How did we get him for less than 30, bro?
How has no one gone in for him? How blood? Like when you check the levels, there's a couple people that need a player like him in their team at the higher end of the league, and they've never gone in for him, blood. Is it the whole Brighton thing? Because like fucking what? Van Dijk came from Southampton, Mane came from Southampton, and you get me? They was kind of at the same level that Brighton are at now, that Southampton were at that time. Now obviously the relegation.
I think we were linked with him, but I think we were going for younger players at the time, so Trossard didn't really fit what we were looking for. Yeah, still an L anyways.
I think more so because teams now, like mid-table teams battling relegation, because they have more money, it is now tougher to get players out of those clubs for those prices. You good there, Zah? I'm saying,
what the fuck is going on?
I don't know what the fuck they're building in one of the booths in the office. I don't know what the fuck they're doing in this office, bro. I'm sorry.
Money or something.
I was expecting police to pop up behind someone.
Who is that?
I thought they were kicking off from
that was mad, yo.
I look, the dip in Zah, blood. I look, live deportation on back again, blood.
This was Zah, bro.
I swear, free Zah, blood.
Free Zah, man.
Free Zah, blood.
Free Zah.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing on what's it called, on lowering. Nah, you're good, bro. You're good. I don't know what the hell they're doing on lowering the bar. He was very apologetic. He was like, oh, sorry, I didn't know you were in there. It was Vince.
There's always something going on in that fucking studio, blood. You get me?
Well, yeah, in regards
I scared the living shit out of me.
Yeah, we could tell by your face, the befuddlement of your face.
Dude, I felt like the walls were collapsing. I had no idea what the hell was going
to collapse, blood.
It's about to be Zah. Get out of there quick, yo.
Oh my
God. Who the hell do I owe money?
Boy.
Yeah.
Maybe they couldn't get me. They tried to get you, blood.
Oh, that was bad.
I don't even remember where we're at. That gave me such a shock.
Yeah, it was
TrossARD. There we go.
With mid-table teams and like teams battling relegation, because they've got more money, it can now be tougher to get players out of there. Like you mentioned Mane, you mentioned look how much Van Dijk was. Whenever, if this was a few years ago, there's no way you're going to Southampton and having to pay 70 million to get a Southampton player. Now, obviously, you might manage to do shrewd business and get TrossARD for cheap, but more often than that, look at the Casado deal in the same window. How much he's going to go for. You're talking 70, 80 million.
70, yeah.
No disrespect. Yeah, for a Brighton player. And that's whether it's Brighton. Ivan Toney, if he moves from Brentford, is going to be that price. We mentioned Paulina from Fulham. So now it's much tougher. So I think that's why you see less top.
Even when we got Ben White, we got stick for that.
Yeah, like 50
big 50.
When else 5-6 years ago are you going to have to go to Brighton and have to pay 50, 60, 70, 80 M's to get one of their players despite how good they are? Even if it's, say, a team goes in for a Matoma, for example, he's going to be that much. You know what I'm saying? Chelsea's lot, they went and got Chilwell from Leicester. What was it? Chilwell was what, 50 M?
60 mil?
Yeah. Same with the Cucurella deal. So I think that's why we don't see top Premier League sides going for other Premier League teams players. They're like, all right, let's go abroad where we can hopefully get a player for cheaper. That's what it is.
Gabby Jesus made his return. He left. And we were 5 points clear. Bro. He comes back with 5 points clear. He should have scored. He slipped. He should have scored. He will feel very disappointed with himself. But good to see Gabby back as well, blood.
That's great. And I mean, shout out to the team because, I mean, no, I don't think any other team in the league can lose their number one guy, their talisman, and, you know, and still be in the same position that they were when he left. So, I mean, the team really did good carrying the load, and having him back for this run-in, bro, is huge. And I mean, you saw when he was on there, his pressing is different. He almost got the goal as a bonus. I'm all smiles, man. I'm excited for this end of the season.
Man? You got your boy Nketiah still, man. You got your boy Nketiah, man. You got your boy Nketiah still.
Nah, he's done so. He's done so. He's injured. We'll see how he looks when he comes back. Nah, I want to win the trophy. So whoever's playing has to be the guy that's playing the best out of the group. So I don't care who starts. Right now, he's injured. I mean, with injured players, you got to see how they come back. I don't think he should come straight back into the team. He should be eased back, if anything. And
I don't think he does come
back process is where you see.
To be honest, what? Because I don't think he does come straight back in because you got TrossARD who's jumped in. You got Jesus who's ahead of him. If Smith Rowe gets his fitness back, he will jump him as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What do we do?
He's back.
What do we do now that we have TrossARD? Now that we have TrossARD, now that we have Jesus back, Balogun is doing great things in France. We have to ask the question, what do we do respectfully with Nketiah? Because he's not going to get no game time. The only time he's going to get, and next year we're going to be in Champions League, so he's not going to start the Champions League. It's not the Europa League. It's a Champions League. We need our best 11 starting that. What's he going to turn into? A Carabao Cup player again? Respectfully. Because he's dropping down the pecking order, bro. Everyone's coming back. My brother TrossARD's coming and lit up the place.
My brother and I were having that conversation this weekend. I actually don't know what's going to go on because what complicates the whole situation is we just gave him a long-term contract, so we're gonna realistically.
And this is why I was saying to you lot about the whole 100 back thing, because when it's time to try and get him, he's on 100K, bro. Yeah. And when it's time to get him out, who's gonna offer them fucking wages, blood?
Yeah.
No one is. You understand? It's gonna be another where we have to fucking. You feel me? Another Willian situation, another David Luiz situation, another Mustafi. We've been through this.
Is not going to make an issue about his game time then. If he signed a long-term contract on that sort of wages,
but did he think that? But he probably thought he would be the understudy to Jesus. Now that TrossARD has come in, he's dropped even lower. Balogun's gone up another level, so then he drops even lower.
TrossARD going to compete all round on all three positions.
TrossARD, I think TrossARD is the left and the false nine.
Okay, so not the right.
I see Arteta.
So it's for Martinelli and Jesus. I think it's more for Jesus if we're being honest, because Martinelli's fit 9 times out of 10.
You think Arteta might push Jesus wide sometimes?
No chance. No chance. The way we play with him, he has to play that false 9 role. No one can play that role the way he does. At City, Pep's a wanker, and he will make man do absolute madness. Like he's got Bernardo playing left back certain time. Do you understand?
Yeah.
He does absolute madness, blood. Like you're there, like brother, are you all right? Like, yo, is the sun burning your bald head because there's no hair to like block out the fucking brain? It just zap your clout, and you think you have an idea, and it's not even an idea, blood. It's fucking stupidness, mate. You understand? Jesus has to play in the false 9.
What do you think's going to happen with Balogun? Because he's done well now. The world's seen him now, and he comes back. He has to be coming back to play.
Yeah, if we sell Balogun,
we're going to lose him.
If we sell Balogun, there needs to be a buyback clause. Simple as. There needs to be a buyback clause,
and
because he is gonna go to another level.
And for me, it has to be more than 100 million, because Anthony was 100 million and Balogun has 16 goals right now.
But this is the thing. Balogun's age. I know, you know, Zar. You know, Zar.
I mean,
you know, Zar. You know, Zar. He just had to give. He had to just mix. He had to link through it with a quick straight.
Yeah.
He had to just hit it with a quick. He was just there like chilling. Man, just get hit with a ball.
Serious. I see. I heard the bullet whistle past the eyes.
Yeah, blood.
You ain't slick.
Back of your head, back.
Of himself and that. I see you, Zar. I remember that one. You know what I'm saying? When I get you back.
All right. So besides the point was,
I hear what you're saying.
The point was, bro, we can't be selling players for cheap no more, man.
Nah, but come on now, blood. You're saying 100 million for a player who has literally had one good season. Anthony, to his credit, has been one of the main players at Ajax, blood. He had to build up his stature. He starts for Brazil. All of this comes into it. Balogun.
Okay, another straight bullet.
Mudryk. Wait. No, but Mudryk, that's another thing as well, blood. Balogun was never spoke about like that. Do you understand? We knew he was cold. Nobody knew how cold he was. We knew what he was on. Mudryk was spoken about like Fabregas, one of the top youths. Balogun was never put in that bracket. So Balogun has to like prove his worth, which he is doing. But 100 million? Nah, blood. The most we'll get for Balogun is 30, if you're being totally honest, blood.
No way.
Has Balogun been on loan? When's he been on loan from the start of the season up until now?
This is the first whole loan he's done. Because last season he went out mid-season to Borough. He done well. To Borough. He done well at Borough. But this is the first
under 21s.
This is the first whole season where he's actually gone out and done his thing.
Yeah. This is the first season that people are seeing, pretty much.
This is his first full season, and Zah trying to sell him for 100 mil.
Bro, but he's the top guy. He's top. No, but Zah has bro. He's top.
You know your mum said to you. You know your mum said to you before a child. You know your mum said to you as a kid. Think before you. Wait, 100 mil for Balogun?
No, I have seen lesser talent go.
Look at Lewis. Lewis looks high, blood.
What? I don't even know where Balogun's gone on loan to, and we're talking about 100 mil.
100 M?
Bro, he has he's what? Top five goals in Europe.
Okay, but Zah.
League go.
What league?
I want 100. I'm not selling Balogun. If they sell Balogun for 30, they're crazy. I want 100 minimum. I want 100 million for Balogun minimum. Because I have seen lesser talent go for more.
Bro, this is the first time I smile since one of them bitches tried to drug me, blood. We got your damn self, my nigga. I'm back again now, blood.
Man said 100 million. Hey, Lewis, you know what the most beautiful thing about what Zah said? He said 100 million is the starting price.
The starting. The man said, yo, if you want to...
This kid has scored 16. How many goals has he scored?
If you want us to answer the phone, you got to say, yo, 100 mil. We're not even answering the phone, blood. The phone's staying on...
Championship or what?
Bro, in League, he has more goals than Mbappe.
No, but
he has more goals than Mbappe. I want 100 million. I want 100 million. I'm not even...
Zah, you drunk? Have you
16 goals, 26 games. I want 100 million. 100 million. 007, we have 007 candidates over here going for 80.
Oh my God.
I want 100 million minimum.
We did 007.
Yo, oh my God.
100.
Yo. Balogun's been over there had a good 6 months, and he's talking about 100 M's. He's had a good
16 goals. One of the top goal scorers in Europe.
You know what? No, but Zah, he has to. He has to go
I won't
again
talk about
next year.
signing people after 6 months.
Yeah, real talk. No, but Zah, he has to do it again next season.
Facts. Zah
He
talking
can't,
about.
he could have had a good first season, a purple
Facts.
patch kind of thing. He
Zah
has to
talking
Bro.
go on, Flawless.
Yeah, Zah talking about 100 million. This guy even had 100 appearances yet. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
How many, again, Mr. 007 Mudryk, how many goals did he score last season? He went for 80. Didn't he score like 7? He scored like 10.
Now, but look at this now, Zah. He was also terrorizing it in the Champions League.
Shakhtar.
No, but he was terrorizing it in the Champions League. He went to Madrid and absolutely smoked it there, blood. Balogun ain't even played Champions League. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Has he even played Europa?
I mean, that is a point.
Yeah, he played Europa. He scored in Europa. He scored in Europa.
Okay.
Yeah, he scored in Europa. Yeah. He scored in Europa.
I'm actually checking.
But I'm sick and tired, bro. I'm sick and tired of our
100
players.
mil, blood.
When it just comes to Arsenal players, our players are good, dude. Balogun is a fucking good player. When it comes to Arsenal players, why do we always have to sell at a discount? I want
we're not denying that, blood.
No
we're not
more
saying he's not good.
discounts.
We're saying that 100 million is a bit mad. That's like
I don't want any more discounts for our players. I want 100. Don't even talk to me if you're not talking 100 plus.
Bro, Chelsea will even play that for him. And Bowie will blow the bag on
don't have
anything.
any conversations because no one's going to spend that money.
Yeah.
All right, so we keep him.
That's Zah's plan.
Yeah.
If you want to keep him, right, man's on loan at Reims.
No, but then that makes another question. What happens with Nketiah then?
Yeah, even at Lille.
Honestly, as much as I love him, realistically, I think we're gonna have to look into selling him.
I told you.
And you know, he's my guy. I defend him. I like him. But for the greater good of the actually, let me not say that.
Outrageous.
How realistic is it to sell him when he's on 100K a week wages?
That's the problem.
No one's taking him.
That's the issue now. That's the
No
issue.
one's
We might have to do this. We might have to do this new world structure thing where you loan them out.
You know that
nonsense. But
I'm looking at his numbers here. This is 100 mil for a guy who was in the championship last year and scored 3 goals in 18 appearances for Middlesbrough. And you're talking about
Ligue 1, 26 games, 16 goals.
Yeah, he's got 16. Yo, man's not even got 50 appearances.
Zah, you could score 10 goals in Ligue 1.
How many did I get 007? How many did 007 Mudryk score at Shakhtar? 7.
Hey, there's no 007. It's 017. He got an assist.
He's not 007. He bust case.
The allegations.
God damn it.
Yeah, he bust case.
Yeah. You ain't getting on Mudryk, bro. You got away with it.
Zah smoking at Zaza 100%. Yeah, he definitely smoked up before this stream. 100%.
He bust case just. But I mean,
you're gonna have to loan Balogun again. You're gonna have.
We have to loan him again.
Premier League. If Vieira can take him, that would be great.
Like an Everton or something. I think that'd be perfect for him if they stay up.
Yeah, I think they'll stay up as well. But Vieira makes sense. I mean,
Palace,
I don't think
but Palace are moving like they're gonna fucking press the button, blood. Like the fans are getting very, very antsy
on TV.
Of course, they haven't had a shot on target, and I think they
haven't won a game this year, blood. We're in March
this year, bro. Since the turn of the World Cup.
Bro, it's Trey's birthday next week, bro. We're halfway through March. These niggas ain't won. My son will turn 10 before they win a game, blood. It's mad.
Yeah, they need to win a game expedition.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah, that's crazy, blood.
They do. Ain't they here on that next game? Is it at the Emirates? Yeah. Is that
we're at home.
Weekend? We're
at home.
All right, let's go Vieira. Let's go Palace.
Nah, man, Vieira knows what to do, blood.
They're gonna get
the last man to lift the Premier League is gonna help us along to win our 14th league title, which will be our 4th Premier League.
Man, pressure burst pipes. He understands Arsenal can take it, man. You know what I'm saying? Little Palace jammy 1-0 win, and let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Don't come with that shit to me, blood. Just because your legends do you dirty, blood. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, blood. My legends rate the team, blood. It's my ex-players that don't rate the team, blood. The legends are cool, blood. The ex-players are pussy, old son.
Pressure burst pipes or make
pressure your blood clot, Richard. Yeah, pressure your bomber. Yeah, that me I said.
Man, you're having it, you know.
I ain't having a bomber
on this. You Lewis, you agree with me on this, innit?
Of course he agrees, pussy.
Yeah, no, but it's fine. They can keep winning for now. As long as there's a 5-point difference, we'll be fine for when City play them. City get a little win at the Etihad. We get a jammy 0-0 draw at the Emirates 3 days later, and we can say we're responsible for costing you guys the title. So the wins can happen for now. I
Not
see a route
happening.
in April.
These man, they think they're stopping us like they
Not
stopped Tottenham.
happening.
Yo, we're Arsenal, blood. We ain't
Not
stopping this
happening.
team, bro. Yeah,
That is not
5
happening.
at the back. Jammy 0-0 draw at the Emirates, frustrating as
5
hell.
in the back, brother. You better put Todd Bowie in the back, the size of that motherfucker, because we gonna brook through there.
He can get involved too. He can get
Pause.
involved. When we park that bus at the Emirates, I cannot wait.
That game's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a goodie.
Speaking of
See you after the bus.
0-0, let's travel.
The best DM in the world. He's the best player.
Oh,
He's clear of Partey.
Man said Granit Casemiro, bro. Granit
He's
Casemiro.
clear
That was a
of
lovely
Partey.
segment.
He's the best in the world. How is a player that doesn't even play? He can't even consider the footballer. He doesn't even play football.
What's his disciplinary record this bad at Madrid? I'm being deadly serious now.
It wasn't this bad.
So, blood,
No,
is it your all right, respectfully,
But-
is your midfield so shit that he has to like literally put
Yes.
his shit on the line? Because that's
Absolutely.
what I'm looking at it now as you literally have one midfielder, Casemiro.
Yes.
And then the
Everything-
rest,
Our next two best midfielders next to him are both injured. Eriksen's been injured long term, and then Sabitza's also injured now as well. I've been talking about this. Even
man
when I've
signed
been on this show
Sabitzer in
before.
January,
Get it.
and the man is their best player already, blood.
Best
2
midfielder
months
already.
Donny has been here, bro.
Yeah,
couple
Sabitza's-
appearances off the bench. Donny's shining.
Absolutely, that's the midfield pivot we've not seen yet from the start that I want to see is Casemiro and Sabitzer. I don't think it's long term. I've not heard exactly what the injury is, but I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm 110% all for it. But yeah, Casemiro don't play, but I hear you, Zah. But you want 100 M's for a guy who's not even got 50 appearances in football overall. So I know you ain't telling me about Casemiro's disciplinary record. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. He's probably missed more games in suspension in his career than Balogun's played matches. So like,
Jesus
This guy.
That man, I'm moving like Balogun's only 21, you know. He's still a young fuck, you know. He's not
Right.
out.
He's moving like 28.
Hey,
Casemiro's like 30.
Now he's 21 before. 5 minutes ago, he was in £100 million conversations. You know what I'm saying?
That's them. That's them, man. That's them, yeah. But seriously,
Yeah. Go on.
the Casa, bro, I mean, Xhaka got ridiculed year after year after year for his stupidness.
Actually.
It's just stupidness, blood. Like that tackle was absolutely ridiculous. What is going through his head?
It was unnecessary. And the thing is, with Casemiro, don't take away from what he's done. He's still
A baller.
He's still a baller. He's still,
But he's erratic, blood.
But he needs to be smarter there because he doesn't need to make that tackle. And we all know we can complain about referees. We all know the referees in the country ain't good. They're incompetent. VAR's inconsistent. But you've give the referee an excuse to send you off. So I put that draw not solely on him, but the majority is on him. But again, it don't take away from what he's done previously. Mine is missing the Fulham game because that's the FA Cup game. I'm not too fussed about him missing the Premier League games. I'm really not. Because it's more so about securing third. Yeah, he's missing 4. So it's Fulham, Brentford, Brighton.
Oh yeah, because it's a second red, right?
Brighton,
you get one extra game.
Brighton, Newcastle, Everton. So when people are like, "Oh, he's missing all these games," minus the Fulham game because it's in the FA Cup, I'm not.
Where them games, home or away?
Newcastle are away. Brighton is away. Everton's at home. But again, like I said, it's Premier League. I'm more pissed about him missing the Fulham game at home.
Are you not worried that you could get caught in third?
No, because I don't rate 2 things. One, I still think we're good enough to collect enough points because when Casemiro's been missing, we've still been in a position to
Brighton and Newcastle away, blood. That's not that's not Southampton away.
No, it's not. It's not.
Real talk, blood. You're going. That's problems, blood.
Yeah,
That's the truth.
It's not easy. It's not easy, but I don't rate the teams behind us like that. Okay. I don't rate Newcastle like that. I don't rate Spurs like that. I don't rate Liverpool like that. I don't rate Brentford, Brighton like that. For 2 of those, for us to drop out the top 4, 2 of those teams have to take us over. Mm-hmm. I do not see 2 of those teams.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, are you scared of dropping to 4th? Not out the top 4. Are you scared that 3rd is on the line?
No, because there isn't a major difference between 3rd and 4th to me when we're chasing trophies.
It is though, because the 3rd you go in straight, the 4th you qualify. So there is a bit of a difference.
If we win the Europa League, like we should be going to pot 1 in the Champions League draw anyway. And that's how I'm looking at it. So that's why I said with Casemiro, the biggest thing I'm actually pissed off about is missing that FA Cup game. Because I've been saying it for the longest. Out of the 4 competitions we're in, the only trophy I genuinely believe we couldn't win, and I'm not just saying this now, I've been saying this the entire season, was the Premier League. Carabao Cup's already in the bag. Go win the FA Cup. go win the Europa League. Are these things going to be easy? No, but if we're not favourites for those competitions, we're at least second favourites. And we just dunked out Barcelona as well, who a lot of people thought were going to knock us out. So that's how I'm looking at it. So with Casemiro, the only blessing with him missing those 4 games is he's going to be fresh for whoever we draw in the Europa League quarterfinals, because we're already through against Betis after beating them 4-1. So we'll get past them. Now he's fresh for those 2 legs, whoever we draw, whether it's a tough draw or whether it's a more favourable draw. But yeah, he needs to pattern up. But I like the fact we dug in against Southampton, because if we lose that game, all the conversation would have been about, Manchester United's mentality. Manchester United can't get it done without Casemiro. Well, it wasn't a lack of will against Southampton. We dug in. Bear in mind our midfield 2 was Bruno and Scott McTominay. That should never happen at any given point. But that man dug in and did the business. Same with the Betis game, because after they equalized, the game was even. The game was even, and that would have, if we lose,
and they could have gone 2-1 up with Perez.
If they would have went 2-1 up, then the whole conversation would have been Manchester United's mentality. So I'm glad in 2 important games we've stood up, been counted. Obviously, won the more important game, putting that tie to bed against Betis, winning 4-1, which is what I wanted. And in the Southampton game, I look at it and go, yeah, it's 2 points dropped before the game, but in context of the game, it's a point game. That's how I look at it.
Freaking Walcott, man.
Martinez caught him up, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, fam.
Lewis, you're loving life now, blood, isn't it, blood? 3 in a row? Is it 3-4 in a row?
Felix is a baller, bro.
3 in a row, 3 points away from the big 40. And get this, he scored 3 times. 3 times.
I couldn't believe that, blood.
Even 5 if you count the offside goals.
Yeah,
it feels like Christmas and my birthday combined, bro. this is the first time we scored 3 goals since October.
Jesus Christ.
Since October.
5 months, blood.
We are that malnourished, bro. That's why I'm just happy, man. We're scoring goals. We're winning games again. We are this close to consolidating our safety and our security in this beautiful league for another season. We still look a little bit shaky in midfield, but
since Fofana's come back, you look a lot better defensively. I mean, I'm going to ask the question. You're a big Thiago Silva fan. He's gone out and you start winning. I saw your tweet earlier, but I still have to ask the question. Is it to do with him being out the team? Because Fofana's come back, he's gone out, your form's gone up.
I'd say it's more about the system, if anything, because we were playing a back 4 with Thiago Silva, and as a back 4, we just suck. I was saying, like, for ages, I don't want us to play a back 4 because our creativity comes from the wing backs. Why, when you have barely any creativity in midfield, do you push your wing backs further back into a back 4? Doesn't make any sense to me. And it's half the reason why we were struggling. Even with a back 3, our midfield still looks a little bit shaky at times. There are times where Leicester had us on the ropes in terms of midfield battle, but it didn't really matter because our defense was solid. You have that back 3 there, they will just block everything. If Thiago Silva comes back into the team, doesn't change anything. There's been a narrative that we can play a lot higher with Thiago Silva, but without Thiago Silva. But last season, we had one of the highest defensive lines under Tuchel, and Silva started basically every game. So it doesn't really make a difference. It's just about us going back to what we already know, and that's the back 3. And that just means our defense is solid. And as long as our defense is solid, everything else can click into place. We will find a goal from somewhere, or at the very least, we won't lose the game because we'll be at least a bit more defensively solid. So that's been the main reason for why we've turned things around. It's been as soon as we got into a back 3, we started getting clean sheets. We started winning games. 2 clean sheets out of 3. 3 wins on the bounce. I'm not jumping to conclusions with it or anything, because I know a lot of people are now trying to say, can Chelsea pull themselves back into top 4 race? No, we can't do that. We can't do that. Leeds and Leicester, we should be beating anyway. The fact that we're worried about those games says everything about where we are as a football club right now. But April is going to slap us in the face. You got Brighton at home. You got Brentford at home. You got United away. We got you lot away at the end of the month. We got Liverpool at home. Last 2 games of the season is City away, Newcastle at home. I'm not here in top 4. We will not get through that run.
Sounds like an easy running, Lewis, man.
Maybe for you guys, because you lot are higher up. You're not dealing with our problems. Me, we're 3 points away from where I want us to be, and that's safe. As soon as we get to that point, I don't care. It's just maybe we can cost Arsenal the title. Other than that, I ain't interested at all.
Enzo's looking really good, blood. You understand? He's starting to settle. You're starting to see his minerals, as Johnny would say. How are you feeling with him now that it's been a bit more, you've had a bit more time, he's kind of developing, getting comfortable in the league?
Bro, Enzo makes 120 million look like a bargain. And as soon as we surround this guy with better midfielders, we're not talking about one of the best centre mids in the league. We're going to be talking about one of the best centre mids in Europe. This guy's passing, especially in the final third, it's nuts. The weight of pass, the delivery, the creativity, the fact he's got a physical edge to him as well. He's got that aggressive side to him. He's very well-rounded for a midfielder, and he's doing well in spite of the fact that our midfield isn't that great. Our midfield still can get got at. You can still create issues within it, but he still manages to shine individually in spite of all of that. Get us a proper DM on the other side of him. Get us someone who could potentially do the box-to-box work and allow him to just push further forward. That guy is going to be a cheat code next season. And that's what I've been saying. This season, we're dusted. We're in the mud. We're everything. I don't care. It's a write-off. Next season, though, we get the right additions. We get a striker and we get another midfielder in. We get a goalkeeper. We could do anything. We could do anything next season if we make the right move. So to me, I've been saying it. Next season is the focus for me. This season, write-off. But Enzo Fernandez, that guy is going to be absolutely crazy. You're going to be talking about him with the best midfielders in the world in a year or two's time.
Graham Potter, do you think he's turned the corner? Have you got faith in him to do what you're saying next season? I mean, obviously you're going to have the players, but is he going to be able to get them into the system and get them running? Because right now, slight improvements. Obviously, I'm not going to ask you if you're still out, because from you go out, you have to. A lot needs to be done for you to come back in. So let's allow that, blood. But do you think that maybe something could happen?
I have a bit more faith in him, but it's like you finally gone back to what you were known for. Graham Potter was usually known for playing a back three. Mm-hmm. So like when you went to a back four, it's like, well, why are we doing this when you never really did well in this anyway? And we were never going to do well in this formation. It's like we finally got back to what we should be doing. But I think he can build the team that could potentially go places. Is he the manager to take us there? That's a different question, and that's going to have to be answered next season. For this season, it was just all about get me results and get me gradual improvement. Yeah, we're not playing the most progressive of football anymore, but we weren't playing that anyway in the first place, if we're going to be honest. We were just trying to, and it wasn't working. We're now playing a more pragmatic system. Yeah, we're parking the bus, but we should have been parking the bus in the first place. It's up to him. He can make the right additions. It's about his mentality. It's about the way he approaches things, because he looked very... not lazy. It was more like he was too settled. Like he never really thought his job was under threat until a week or two ago. He's got to just continue this run going, because Villa and Everton are our next two games. You should be getting results in those two. Everything after that, let's just see how we go on a game-by-game basis, because all of those games, they're just walking mistakes waiting to happen. But as of right now, like, I wouldn't put too much pressure on Graham Potter anymore. He's getting us to 3 points. That's all that we need.
What about Champions League, though? Because you did get through to the quarterfinals. How are you looking at that?
Depends on who we face. If we get the winner of Porto Inter, if we get AC Milan, or if we get Benfica, maybe we could go to the semis.
Benfica would be a tough tie, you know.
Yeah, so I don't think any of them are going to be easy.
And then maybe the whole Enzo Fernandez thing will come into play. Like, we're going to knock this pussy all out. You try and run right left, man. All right, watch now, pussy.
So Lewis, you're not looking...
because he kind of forced his way out, right?
Yeah, do you understand?
Any of them could be bananas. Like, even those teams I'm laying out, it's not like it's going to be easy. AC Milan as well. We did beat them 2-0, 3-0 home and away. Yep. But it's like they had hella injuries when we played them. It will be
and Tomori was doing his best agent fucking impersonations, blood.
So you're not looking at Napoli, Bayern Munich now, Lewis, no? I'm just asking.
When the man they're booking flights, the man is looking at Milan. The man they're looking at fucking Porto. Germany is in his preferred. You're mad. He can't see no German. Minds wide line. Only German he sees is Thomas Tuchel, blood. Pause.
I said, nah, I'm good.
If there was one ideal club I wanted to get, it would have been Tottenham, and they got knocked out. Everyone else is all banana slips. Yeah, all of them. Even Dortmund looked.
Any updates on the Mount situation?
Any updates? Last was that he was offered 180k,
and he turned it down, innit?
Mm-hmm.
Is he mad?
Yeah, he is.
He turned down how much?
No, big man thing. Is he mad? You ain't getting 180 bags nowhere, big man. I take the money and run. You know what I'm saying? Take the money, left the weed. Take the money and left the weed, blood.
Mason Mount decision making.
I'm gonna
name a terrible.
What's Zar coming with 100 million talk now, blood? Look, Zar's waiting. Look at him. I fucking know him. From he said again. I knew it was coming, blood. I know my nigga, you know. I know my nigga, bro. Man was there like again.
Mason Mount will not go for 100 million. That's
no way.
100 M's, you know.
It will be like half of that, and that's only with English tax involved because his real ability is like 20 million. But that guy's an idiot, man. He's been offered contracts since autumn, rejected all of them because he thinks he should be on Reece James's sort of wage because our idiot fan base gave him 2 Player of the Year awards in a row. Didn't deserve the second one. The first one, fair enough. He could have had that one. That's fine.
He was balling out.
But yeah, like this Mason Mount discourse to me is just boring. It's the same crap every week. I just can't wait for him to leave at this point. He is not good enough to be worth all of this drama that we're going through all season. He isn't.
So
He's been one of our worst players this season. He's been regressing for the last 2 years. He stinks. And when he leaves, hopefully his stands leave with him and we can just forget Mason Mount ever existed.
Do you think he definitely leaves?
Timestamp.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
he's
click
linked to
this
you
for
lot.
Johnny.
He's linked to you lot. He might be your problem in the summer, bro.
He's not.
Like, you man are flirting.
We are not. No,
you man need midfielders as well, blood. We're good.
Yeah, no. We need quality midfielders. You know what I'm saying? Let's not do that.
Didn't you guys looked at him in the summer, didn't you?
Yeah, these man were flirting.
We have our own Mason Mount in it. You know what I'm saying? We have our own Portuguese Mason Mount. We don't need the English version. No, we don't need one. We got the Portuguese one. I'm blessed. I've watched enough of Mason Mount to go, yeah. Of course, any English player who's on the market or like touted to be leaving, of course United get linked with. You get linked with everybody.
Think of the name though, CASEMIRO. That could be on the field.
That drops.
Yeah, they really don't. You can go Arsenal in it. You don't have to travel too far. You don't have to
go
from West London to North London.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, man. There we go. You can go Arsenal. You don't need squad players, man.
I got El Neni. I'm good.
We got
you get me?
Go what? Fair enough.
Real talk, blood. We're just going to fly through the rest of the fixtures, people, and then I'm going to get the madness predictions for the midweek Europa League games. There's no Champions League, it's only Europa, isn't it?
No, there is Champions League.
There's Champs as well.
Okay.
Oh, shit. All right, let me get the
Leipzig and
City's playing today.
Liverpool. Yeah.
Oh yeah, blood. Oh yeah, because Daps flew out, innit?
They flipped the.
All right, the Premier League, blood. Because I got to pick up the youth, them I can't even fucking troll Liverpool, blood. Salah, man, then rip him real quick for me. Just body this fucking prick. Usam was supposed to pull up, yeah, but then he had to go link his family. I fucked it because it's supposed to be yesterday, so it's supposed to be.
Why after he got hit with a ball on the way to the stream? Simple as.
Blood, how bad hitting penalties like free kicks though, blood? Big man.
I was gonna say that, man, like you're trying to curl it top bins from 25 yards.
Bro, that's tiny ground as well, bro. That defo left the stadium.
I'm telling you, that went on the M-way. You saw a man dodging it, blood.
M-way. No. If they're in Bournemouth, that's on a beach. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that is. That's on the beach in Bournemouth.
You see it flooded on the sea.
Some poor woman sunbathing and just bam, right in your back.
Everywhere.
I like she was there, like doing trying to get her back tan. You know, boom in her head back, blood, straight to the sand, bro. Bare sand in her nostril. It's peak, fam. It's peak, blood. But yeah, Liverpool. I really thought they were gonna make a late push for the top 4, but nah, blood.
Bro, they were lucky. They were lucky. It was only 1-0. They were there. Bournemouth, I believe, went through on goal like twice or 3 times.
Bro, that guy, that striker, he missed that. He went round and he fucked it. And he again, yeah.
Just jinked it. Why was he trying to go around?
Getting problems, you know. Dominic Solanke giving you problems in 2023.
I lie.
You know what I'm saying? Dominic Solanke. That's what
he couldn't even get in the Liverpool team, blood. But he's going in there terrorizing their man there, blood. You know, like that.
And that's exactly what it is. I was even surprised they dropped points. I was surprised they got beat, but I predicted a draw. I thought they'd draw. After what happened with us, like, I
honestly thought they'd win, bro. I thought they'd be on a high. Bournemouth, everyone goes there and kind of violates them. I really thought it was going to be one of them.
Like I said, after the game, we are their cup final, so they was going to be bad.
Nah, it's true. I'm not even lying, blood. They literally got the 7-Up can in the cabinet, blood. Literally, blood. That's no lies.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. That's the own parade.
It's just sitting there, bro. They put red ribbons on it, blood. It's mad.
Yeah. They're going to have the 7 on the parade bus and the whole night.
7-Up can in the trophy cabinet.
Yeah. I swear down, it's just sitting there, blood. It's just sitting there, bro. Not even the bottle one. They got the can. Not even the bottle. It's the can. Aluminium settings, bro. Leeds 2, Brighton 2. I didn't even see that game. I'm not going to lie to the man now. I was going to fly through the rest of them.
Twice.
Is it?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, Harrison scored a banging goal. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's the Yankee, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a shame.
Is he American? No, he's not American.
He's not Yankee.
He's English.
No, Aronson.
Aronson.
So okay.
He said,
okay.
Harrison scored the goal, yeah. It's a shame. You need Brighton to do. I want Leeds to get relegated, innit? So, you know.
Yeah, Flawless's team relegate fucking Leeds, blood.
I need to get Leeds. Yeah, F Leeds, man.
Everton 1, Brentford 0. I predicted that still. Dwight McNeil getting a goal in the first minute. Tottenham 3, Forest 1. I kind of knew that was going to happen as well. Forest are poor when they travel. Man City went to Palace and won 1-0. Erling Haaland penalty. Fucking Elise is an absolute fucking wallad, bro. Absolute wallad, bro. Like, look at this pussy all praying. Keep praying, bro.
We need everything we can get right now, bro.
I'm literally reading my phone. I just see hands like this, blood. I say, the fuck? You're calling my eye, blood. The fuck, blood. This pussy all blood. West Ham won. Fuck it, nah. I wanted to. Blood, I thought he was Project Wenger, bro. The way he was looking at Wenger. The man tried to sell his soul, blood. What's wrong with him, man?
Finest, bro. He knows the assignment. He gets it.
Nah, blood. He's a pagan for that. I can't lie, blood. West Ham 1, Aston Villa 1. Benrahma getting a penalty after Ollie Watkins gave them the lead. And then Newcastle 2, Wolves 1. Almiron is back again scoring, which is...
How did Pope not get sent off for that challenge? I can't remember who the Wolves player was, but he went to control the ball, he miscontrolled it, and then he got brought down, and I'm like, how's that not?
Oh, yeah, I did that.
How was that not?
The officiating nowadays is just, I don't even know, blood.
How did they see that? I go, yeah, it's not a penalty. Like, they need to explain that type of thing. It was crazy. That was crazy.
Europa League. Let me get quick predictions, man, them, because I literally got 6 minutes, and it takes me about 2 minutes to get there. Flawless, you travel to Betis, 4-1 lead. What are you predicting?
I'm still predicting a win. I'm expecting Ten Hag to make some form of changes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they'll heavily rotate, but we're 4-1 up. That means that we got into a couple of injuries. I'll say 2-1 United. That's what I'm going with.
Lou?
I'm going to go 1-1 draw.
I'm with you 1-1. Yeah,
I can see Betis make a game of it.
Yeah, I could see you making a lot of like changes because of the whole 4-1 thing. Yeah,
I hope we make a lot of changes because the Fulham game's the more important game, and this game's dead. So I'm hoping so.
Zah, Man United prediction?
I think they'll make changes, and I think they'll win.
Yeah. We faced Sporting Lisbon, second leg 2-2. I was very, very calm with the 2-2 away from home because I know that we'll bring them back and murder them. Hopefully, Jesus starts. I am predicting 3-1 Arsenal.
I'm going 3-0, but probably not going to be as many changes as I wanted. I wanted like the under 18s to be. I wanted us to beat them good the first round, so under 18s to play. But yeah. Jesus
played on the 18s in the second leg, man.
Behave yourself, blood.
What do you mean?
We're coming for you, blood. Yeah, because you know you're scared to bark us, blood. You're scared to bark us, blood. You get me? Let me get the madness predictions for the Arsenal game. Yeah, look forward, pussy. He's scared, man. He knows, blood. He didn't want to see Man United will take on Arsenal. He's like, oh shit.
I'm like, shit, because that's the toughest possible draw. That's my
blood.
issue with it.
But that's our one as well. I'm trying to duck you, blood.
Yeah, I'm trying to
duck you to the final. Because finally, I know I'll slap you in the final. If it's 2 legs, I'm worried because if I go OT with changes, it might go left. One game, I'm like, all right, cool. Pepper them pussy on left.
But I think regardless if we draw you lot, whether it's quarterfinals, semifinals, or finals, I think we'll beat you lot. But it's about just having the most favorable draw in it. Because the thoughts of losing to you lot in Europe, it's just like, with stuff on the line is long. You know what I'm saying? And then having to come sit here and do this fucking show. You know what I'm saying? But Jesus Christ. But I think we'll beat you like anyway, innit? Like, so. But I'm like, yo, bring me, you know what I'm saying? Union Berlin. That's what I'm saying. Bring me Union Saint-Gilloise. Bring me the Belgian Pro League team.
Yeah, they're bad there, innit?
Yeah. I'm trying to have the most favorable draw possible. Yeah, man, bring me Union Berlin. That's who I need. 100%.
Lewis, you got, prediction first.
No,
I was going to say 3-1 Arsenal. I think Sporting will give it a fighting chance, but you guys will have enough to go through.
Floor?
Yeah, 2-0. I think you lot will win comfortably, unfortunately. That's comfortable. I don't think you'll you have anything to worry about. But I want to be wrong on that.
Lewis, you got your second leg as well.
Oh no, we're already
through. Yeah, through.
No, you're through in it.
Already.
Your team was done. It's fucking. What is it? Man City, innit?
Man City.
Yeah, City and Liverpool.
Yeah, Man City plays.
City and Liverpool. I'm going for a City win, 3-0. And then Liverpool, I'm going for a Madrid win, 2-0.
Yeah.
City, I'm going 3-1. Liverpool, I'll say 1-0 Liverpool.
Raw.
I think they'll get a goal, but like it should be one of those where they take something and feel gassed about and then they go draw the next game.
Again, I think City will be comfortable. I want to be wrong on this. I think they'll win 3-0. You know what I'm saying? I think City will be mad comfortable, but I need them to go out tonight. And Madrid, Liverpool. Yo, I need Madrid 5, Liverpool 0, man. You know what I'm saying? I need a 10-2 on aggregate. I need that 10-2 on aggregate. Do I think it'll be that much? No, but I'm still predicting a Madrid win. I think Madrid 3-1. The Madrid win 3-1.
I'm going both comfortable wins for City and Madrid. City, it could easily be 4-5. Madrid, 3.
And that's it, my people. Episode 213 wrapped up like a zubi. Apologies for it being so short today. You understand? I flew in late. I got drugged. And they're madness, blood. You understand? But, so with day, the show must move on. We'll be live on Thursday for the Arsenal game. Lewis will be vlogging. No, Lewis is off, blood. Flawless will be live for the United game. I keep forgetting you lot played last week. Can they switch to Champions League? They won, and now it's fucking.
You know what it was? It's because with the Europa League, obviously they had the playoff round, but they have to.
Yeah, that's what's fucked it.
The round, and there was no Champions League, so that's what's confusing. Yeah, that's what's not normal.
But big up the man them every time. You know the vibe, blood. Links in the bio. Hit them. And like I say, at the end of every episode, blood, stay safe and wash them fucking hands, blood.